The year was 2019. I had just turned 8 and gotten a Steam gift card. Now, during this time, being 8, I was watching people like Kindly Kean and FGTV. Now, I was going through a phase. I was watching their Garrys mod videos. A lot. A little too much. Now, given the Steam gift card, I was finally able to buy Garrys mod. And oh boy, I'll be a completely different person if I never had. But why is that? Why is Garrys mod so great? Why is it so influential? What makes Garrys mod so great? Well, we'll have to take it to the very beginning first. So the year is 2004. Half-Life 2 just got released, and this British dude named Garry thought, hey, these physics are sick as f***. Now Garry had been working as a PHP and front web-end developer, so he knows a thing or two about programming. Valve had also released the Source software development kit, or what everybody knows as the Source SDK, and he got to work on his own mod for the game titled Garrys Mod. And on Christmas Eve of 2004, he released it to the public under the name Garrys Mod 1. Now this version of the game was very simple, just a small white room and a few buttons to spawn props and ragdolls. Garrys Mod 1 was again very simple, but things would not stay simple for very long. The next major update would be Garrys Mod 3, which introduced the first familiar version of GM Construct, the most famous and well-known map in all of Gmod. But Garrys Mod 5 would start to shape the foundation for what Garrys Mod truly is today. Garrys Mod 5 added tools and improvements to the GM Construct map. The game was beginning to become really fun and engaging. Then, Garrys Mod 8 introduced multiplayer, and then Garrys Mod 10 came out. This was the first official release of the game on Steam, and with it came lots of updates. This is the most monumental and important update so far. Garrys Mod is now accessible to many more people, meaning the multiplayer is always up, and the videos were everywhere. Now it would be 11 years until the next major update, Garrys Mod 13. This is the version that we all know today, and it's the version of the game that I first played and saw on YouTube. At this point, Garrys Mod has been solidified as one of the greatest games ever made, at least to me, and many other people. But there's the question again, what makes Garrys Mod so great? We can now start to unravel and answer this question. So everybody. Next up is the actual engine Garrys Mod is built off of, which is the Source engine. As we already talked about, Garrys Mod is built off of Half-Life 2. Half-Life 2 is made in the Source engine. Garrys Mod is in the Source engine. And there are many other games made in the Source engine, like Portal 1 and 2, Left 4 Dead, Counter-Strike, Source. The Source engine itself is charming. I don't know what it is, but you can easily tell when something is made in the Source engine. It's just the atmosphere. It's very familiar and kind of uncanny. Like, you know, liminal spaces, it has that type of charm. I always feel a small sense of dread time to time when playing Source engine games. And I love it. Unless it's Portal 2. Portal 2 is fantastic and hides that uneasy vibe. But that's besides the point. The Source engine is special and charming in its own way. Gives its game a secret sauce of some kind. If Garrys Mod were made in Unity or Unreal Engine, it would just not be the same. Also, All other Source Engine games I just listed can be ported to Garry's mod, as well as many others. This allows me and other players to play around with characters and weapons or props from the games we love. And also, pretty much all Source Engine games can use Half-Life 2's assets, specifically the sounds. There are a lot of sad ambient sounds that play around tons of Garry's mod maps, and I love that too. Garry's mod just has a nice foundation that allows for a lot of creativity and familiarity. I already tapped into mods a bit while talking about the community, but let's go deeper into that. There are so many of these, and without them, this game would just be nothing. I would not be able to play this game without my Charlie Jones player model. They are fun, they are random, they enhance the game, they make the game shit. This is what Garry's mod is. Back to the canvas example. Mods are your paint and whatever you like to have your fun. It's all on Steam Workshop. You got very cool and popular paint like Wire Mod, Prop Hunt, Nyan Gun, Legs. There are so many of these, and so many different ones to choose from. Maps, guns, NPCs. You want it? It's yours, my friend. As long as you have enough rubies. You like space? Me too. Let's go to the moon. You like? There's tons of it. It's perfect. This game is for everyone. And it's just $10. Oh my god. Thanks a bunch for watching. Please like the video. And if you love Garry's mod as much as me, comment the sun is lit.